Streaming live on WFLA now. Powered by 1-800-ASK-GARY. Here is JB Buno.
I kind of thought there would be more of a like...
Yeah, there's a couple of guys jumping around over here, but on this crew is kind of... What's your take on the game?
I don't really watch football, but I guess I'm excited.
Fair enough. It's been a long time.
That's what I heard.
I watch you all the time in news.
Huh?
I watch your program all the time sometimes.
Oh, okay, thank you.
You guys are coming out of Sarasota, correct?
Huh?
You guys are coming out of Sarasota?
I can't hear you.
Well, you guys are coming out of Sarasota, right?
We're right down here. Down
Hey, you got me? Hello, hello, hello. You still thinking about me?
Here's today's pro performance presented by Microsoft Surface. Don't forget this moment. Will Redmond almost had a pick for Green Bay. He didn't get it. Bucks looked like they were going to punt. They put their offense back on the field, and they ended up with that strike of 39 yards. And Scotty Miller to go up 11.
Do we want to try to get some interviews?
Yeah, we can. They're not. Yeah, we can.
I'll try to listen to see if he calls on us. Yeah. He said we're here for now, but I'll be listening.
Streaming live on WFLA now. Powered by 1-800-ASK-GARY. Here is JB Buno.
God, it was a nail biter. We can't take it. The stress. The stress. But we knew we would win. Yeah. Tampa all the way. Woo! History. We made history. We made history. Tampa Bay. We love you. Tom Brady.
Good job. Thank you.
Streaming live on WFLA now. Powered by 1-800-ASK-GARY. Here is JB Buno.
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are big game bound, and you are looking here live at some of the sports bars across Tampa Bay. Let's take you out here to this interview.
James Malcolm, James Malcolm.
So how are you feeling right now?
Whoo, ecstatic. Just won championship game. 2 weeks, we'll be right back here at the Sale Plaza doing it again.
Were you nervous at all?
Oh yeah, oh my God, that second quarter was extremely stressful. We weren't putting points up, turning the ball over, but we had enough of a lead, enough strength, and Green Bay should have gone for it. I don't know why they didn't go on 4th down, but they gave us the win.
And how long have you been a Bucs fan? I see your whole get up.
Yeah, I can't dress up for Gasparilla this year, so I might as well come out and party out here. No, I've been a Bucs fan the last 3 or 4 years, and obviously it's on the up and up. We get Brady this year, and he takes us to the Super Bowl, so that's cool.
And how big is the
Tampa Brady. How about that? JB Buno, Gabrielle Shirley here with you live on the WFLA Now Stream Center. Check it out here, folks. This is one of the coolest days ever. Tampa Bay is at Titletown, USA. The Rays, the Lightning, the Buccaneers. Man, what a year it has been. Let's listen in here for a second. Let's go full screen. And our photographer, Joseph Brown, getting in there on the action, letting them know that they were just on live television. JB Buno, Gabrielle Shirley here. Hey, I think we need a little confetti. We need to bring down the confetti because, hey,
bring it down in buckets.
The Buccaneers are big game bound, ladies and gentlemen. Tampa Bay will be the first team to ever host a Super Bowl. Unprecedented stuff that we're talking about here. Gabrielle Shirley, your reaction to absolute thriller there. A little hint of controversy there at the end that we're going to get into, but really just an absolute thriller. There's no other word really to describe it.
An absolute thriller. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they played incredible in the first half. The second half was a little bit iffy. I was very nervous the entire second half, sitting on the edge of my seat, but they managed to pull it off. They have Tom Brady, the GOAT. So many key playmakers in this game, and they managed to hold on to that lead.
We want to get to your comments here. Hashtag HeyJB, hashtag GoBucks, hashtag HeyGabrielle here in the Facebook Live comment section. Man, this is a lot of fun. Can't wait to hear from our entire sports team, not just Gabrielle, but also Dan Lucas and Karen Loftus. Everyone here, of course, at WFLA News Channel 8 is absolute thrilling. You see the party going on here in the center of your screen. Let's get to some of the comments that are coming in here. We want to hear from you. Again, if you want your comment featured on screen, just like Steve here, hashtag HeyGabrielle, hashtag HeyJB, hashtag GoBucks. Steve Melanson, hashtag HeyJB. See, the Bucks did surprise everyone. Boy, did they ever. How cool is it that they did?
They got past the Saints. The Packers, I was feeling more confident about this game. But yes, JB, they came out, and it was, you and I were watching this game, and I feel like every play, we looked at each other and said, wow, that was perfect.
Yeah.
Like, they were just on. And to get that touchdown, Brady to Scotty Miller to end the first half, I mean, the momentum carried through. The Green Bay Packers, they came out strong in the second half, but we just held on.
We did. And it was a nail-biter for sure. The third quarter, not kind to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Clearly some adjustments made by head coach Matt LaFleur and Aaron Rodgers there at the half. Vicky Smith, hashtag HeyJB here in the Facebook Live comment section, knew that the Bucs would win. Oh, man, Vicky, I love the confidence here. How about Leanne? Well, fire the cannon for Leanne, hashtag GoBucks. First time home team Super Bowl. Here we are. Great, exciting game at Green Bay. A shame that either had to lose. C'est la vie, Green Bay, and it's Bucs' destiny to take it all. Hey, big round of applause for the Green Bay Packers, the #1 seed in the NFC side of the playoff bracket there. I mean, really, a great game by the Green Bay Packers. Being in their own locker room too is really incredible. At Raymond James Stadium, when we hear the fire of the cannon at Raymond James Stadium it'll be for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Really cool stuff. And then Casey Trusty here, hashtag Go Bucks. We'll fire the cannon here for Casey. I knew it. Nothing can stop Tom Brady. History in the making. This is a, I think, win or loss in the Super Bowl. This is a legacy-defining game for Tom Brady to beat Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers, to come here year one in Tampa Bay after an entire career spent in New England, Gabrielle, to come here to the NFC, to come here to a completely new team, learn a new playbook, new head coach, new offensive coordinator. Everything is new for one of the most savvy veterans in the league, one of the most savvy veterans in league history, the GOAT, as of course we call him all the time. This is a career-defining game for him, at least in my estimation.
Absolutely, JB. And he chose the Tampa Bay Buccaneers for a reason. From Jason Light to the head coach, Bruce Arians, to all of the weapons that they have on this team and the weapons they brought in. Tom Brady, whether he really will admit it or not, he broke away from the Patriots and he wanted to show that he could do it without Belichick. That, again, I don't think he's ever going to actually admit that, but that was what it was. He picked the Buccaneers for a reason, and here he is going to the Super Bowl with his new team. They are at home at Raymond James Stadium. It is absolutely incredible.
Our newsroom is abuzz here, and it's really cool. Everyone here is freaking out. 8 on your side, of course, WFLA, your official Bucs station, and we couldn't be more proud of that fact here today, with the Buccaneers advancing to the big game, number 55, being held right here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. 22,000 or so will be permitted in, and you would hope that a lot of them are going to be Tampa Bay Buccaneers fans rooting for Tom Brady. All right, let's go to this. Let's go to this interviewer here. Hold on, this interview. Let's listen.
Yeah! 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 Let's go! Yeah! You got the power over me, my man.
Wow, man, the fans are absolutely loving it, going crazy. The sports bars here have been packed, perhaps a little too much in some areas that we've been hearing, but we'll save that conversation for another stream, of course, or another story on another day here at WFLA. We are going to be talking about, of course, how we have a safe Super Bowl, a safe big game here. And again, we want to give a round of applause to a lot of the players who had a big game. So starting now here in the Facebook Live comment section, other than Tom Brady, because we know that Tom Brady is going to be on the tip of everyone's tongues over the next, really the next 2 weeks. Shout out a player, your player of the game, not named Tom Brady. I have a couple on my mind here, but everyone here in the Facebook Live comment section, I see you, Susie. Susan, Maria, Felicia, Cassie, Max, Asif, Annalise, Diane, Lori, Gatto, Roseanne, Douglas. Let's hear from you. Hashtag HeyJB, hashtag HeyGabrielle. Or hashtag Go Bucks. Let us know of a player that you think deserves me to hit the big round of applause button, other than, of course, the GOAT, Tom Brady, who is really the leader of the transformation of this Buccaneers franchise, going from a non-playoff team to now NFC champions. But really would love to hear from you here, and I'll ask Gabrielle here to highlight a player. There's a player on my mind that I think doesn't get enough credit or hasn't gotten enough credit. But I'll of course, how about, let's get to Brandy Krynock here. She wants a big round of applause for Leonard Fournette. Hashtag HeyJB. What do you think of Leonard Fournette in this game, Gabby?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. He did phenomenal. The backs, no one really had a huge breakout game. It was tough. Both defenses are tough. I'm looking at the stats right now. Fournette, 12 carries for 55 yards. Ronald Jones, he only had 16 yards on 10 carries. Not huge for either of them, but they did enough. They did enough. This team spread the ball out, that's for sure. So many people had catches, made plays, and the running backs, they were no different. They did what they had to do to win this football game.
Yeah, they did. Again, if you want your comment featured here on screen, just like Brandy's, you have to use one of the hashtags. It's what we do here at WFLA Now. It's just so that we don't throw up anybody's name without their permission. So if you want your comment here featured for a player that we would like to spotlight and give a round of applause to on our own Tampa Bay Buccaneers, use hashtag HeyJB, hashtag HeyGabrielle, or hashtag Go Bucks. I have another comment here from Felicia Roel Carter here. Also, Hashtag Go Bucks. We'll fire the cannon here for you once it loads here on your screen. There it is. Felicia, hashtag Go Bucks, and another one for Leonard Fournette. That touchdown run, perhaps his best run in a Buccaneers uniform.
Outstanding. Yes, absolutely outstanding. I'm at a loss for words, JB. This team, everyone played a part in this game. Like I said, first half was phenomenal. Second half, I was rather nervous, but they pulled it off.
Yeah, my phone here is completely blowing up with every person that I know. Super psyched about what was just an absolutely tremendous performance by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Hey, Felicia, thanks for your comment. All right, let's get to some of the other comments coming in here. Colleen Seitz, our very own. What a sports year for Tampa. Hashtag Go Bucks. Hashtag Hey JB. Hashtag Hey Gabrielle. Yeah, Colleen. She's an important cog to our success here at WFLA. Big shout out to Colleen. Let's go to, again, looking for players here in the Facebook Live comment section. Players that you would like for us to give a round of applause to. Glenn Rand here, hashtag Hey JB, a big round of applause for the entire Bucks D. What do you think of the Bucks D performance there in this game, the NFC Championship?
You know, they were playing without their starting safety, rookie Antoine Winfield Jr. Then Jordan Whitehead, he got hurt. He hurt his shoulder in this game. So they had two guys that aren't typically out on the field back there in the safety position. And yes, I was nervous. I thought Rodgers was potentially going to pick them apart. But again, they held their own. They did just fine back there. The Buccaneers, they were sacking Aaron Rodgers. Shaq Barrett, I believe he had 3 sacks. JPP, he had 2 sacks. So they were getting to the quarterback, putting pressure on him. Phenomenal. Another key to that was winning the turnover battle. The Buccaneers did not win the turnover battle in this game, but again, they just proved to be stronger on all fronts, stronger than the Packers.
Now we're getting overwhelmed here with the number of hashtag Hey JB, hashtag Hey Gabrielle fans that are coming in here. Let's get to let's go. We're gonna start just going a big round of applause for each one. Alex Hernandez Miller really came in the clutch early in the game. Hashtag JB. Hashtag Go Bucks. Scotty Miller, maybe one of the smallest guys on the field today, one of the biggest hearts for sure. And this is the one, big round of applause for Jennifer Catlin. This was my pick. Big round of applause for Shaq Barrett. Hat trick of sacks on Aaron Rodgers. Enormous game from Shaq Barrett. And then we're also going to throw Priscilla here in the Facebook Live. I can't throw your comment up because it doesn't have one of the hashtags, Priscilla, but she also said Jason Pierre-Paul. Also had a great game. You down with JPP?
Oh, yeah. 2 sacks for JPP.
Yeah, man. Awesome. Robert Lawthorne, hashtag Hey JB. Cameron Brate was forgotten, but came in clutch on a few occasions in the playoffs. Big round of applause for Cameron Brate. The broadcasters on Fox noting that he's really stepping up after the loss of O.J. Howard earlier in the year. Yeah, great performance by Cameron Brate. And then we'll go to the other tight end position. Big round of applause. Casey Trusty, hashtag AJB for Gronk. Hey, that screen pass was clutch in the fourth quarter, Gabby.
Oh, it was huge. Gronkowski, he wasn't forgotten. He's always out there blocking, and he said that from the very beginning. He can do it all out there, but he had a huge catch plus some yardage, which was incredible, and he came in clutch when he had to. That was his first target all game, and it was a big play.
Big, huge play by Gronkowski.
One catch for
we were
29 yards.
I said it was like awaking a sleeping giant at the time because really, I mean, Gronk is going to be there in the fourth quarter and ready to pull off some magic. Christine Mills, the GOAT, right there in the center of your screen, pulled it off once again. Big round of applause for Tom Brady. GOAT, greatest of all time.
It is absolutely insane. I can't get over it. I really can't.
Oh, man. Guys, coming up, after we, again, we want to give a shout out to as many players here as we want to give a really big round of applause to. The next question that we are going to ask, we might throw up a poll here for it. Who would you rather play in the big game? Is it the Bills or the Chiefs? We'll get to that here coming up in a minute. Bea Maxfield, hashtag KJB for Whitehead. Was Whitehead among the injuries in this game? I believe he was.
Yeah, he hurt his shoulder making a big hit, but he had a huge game as well. He was outstanding out there, and he had to carry the team all the way, the secondary, because his counterpart Winfield Jr. was out. So he did phenomenal. Yes, he hurt his shoulder, did not return to the game. Hopefully it's not so bad. We'll get an update in the coming days.
A comment here for you in the Facebook Live comment section.
Oh, Tony Green, hashtag, hey Gabrielle, I'm so excited to have the Buccaneers. Go Bucks. Sound the cannons. Yes, Tony, thank you so much for your comment. Go Bucks.
Yeah, really, really awesome. Here's a comment here from Jake Buckley, hashtag KGB. Amazing that what one man does to a team. Football is one of those sports where there is a disproportionate amount of power given to certain positions on the field, and this is really a case study in how a change at quarterback can transform a team. And not only from an X's and O's standpoint and an on-field performance standpoint, but look at the amount of players that wanted to play with Tom Brady. You look at guys like Rob Gronkowski. You look at guys like Leonard Fournette. You look at somebody like Antonio Brown. This accumulation of talent. We didn't even see LaShawn McCoy, I don't think, who is among one of the better running backs in modern NFL history. All of these players that came to the Buccaneers after Brady joined the team, wanting to play for not just Brady but also head coach Bruce Arians, who is popular as a coach. But Gabby, to Jake's comment here, what Tom Brady has done for this team as we bring down the confetti again, pretty special.
Pretty special. He is the GOAT for a reason. He has the experience, the leadership, the qualities go on and on and on. But yes, JB, you said it. Players, they wanted to come here. And I'm laughing to myself because there were so many discussions and storylines weeks and weeks ago about do they have too much talent? Antonio Brown, is he going to throw the Bucks off? How can they get the ball to everyone? Oh, they brought in Fournette, they brought in McCoy, too many running backs. But it just seemed to work out. Everyone seemed to mesh. Yes, it took them a little bit, but they are clicking now, and this is what it has gotten them. A trip to the Super Bowl at home. First time ever. It's incredible.
Stacey Wood White, hashtag JB, way to go Bucks. Load up those cannons. We're bringing it home for the Super Bowl. Can't wait to hear from our good friend Buckified Bert, who I know is somewhere losing his mind right now. Not just a WFLA News Channel 8 employee, but also perhaps the biggest Bucks fan in the history of the Bucks franchise. A super fan who you always see on the Jumbotron with the cape and the ship on his head. I'm gonna give him the biggest hug when I see him. Let's get to this one here. I'm so glad that Sharon Brandt brings up this point. Hashtag HJB, will the Buccaneers be able to be the home team in our own stadium? How is that decided? So the team with the better record, as I understand it, would technically be the home team.
But maybe.
What's that?
They will switch it up because this is the first time this has ever happened.
I don't know if they can.
You don't think that they would give the Bucks their home locker room?
I think you could give them the locker room.
Okay.
But so
as far as being the actual home team.
Yeah, like for example, away team plays in white traditionally, right? You call the coin flip. Who gets to call the coin flip upon the ceremonial coin flip at the beginning of the game? That's usually called by the home team. There are just a couple of odd quirks, even though it's at a neutral site. There are a couple of quirks that the home team gets. Not to mention that there are certain things procedurally. I've been at the last two Super Bowls. You'd be surprised at how many procedural things occur in favor of the home team, like arriving to the stadium, I believe, first, or being introduced last at big press events and things like that. There are just a little few things that procedurally are done to make the home team feel more special. So technically the Buccaneers could be categorized as the away team, as I understand it, especially if it's against the Chiefs. If it's against the Bills, what was the Bills record? Let's see, Bills regular season. Let's see here. What did they finish? They were, of course, your AFC East champions in light of the struggles of the normal AFC East champion New England Patriots. And you would think that just kind of comes up here. And I'm looking for, hold on. I just need AFC East standings. That's all I need.
13-3.
13-3.
Yes.
So they would be the home team too.
Yes.
So no matter what, the Bucs are technically the away team.
Right.
But they're not.
I don't know.
They're away, but they're not.
Determined.
Yeah, well, that's something we're going to have to specify.
Very interesting.
A bit. More shout outs for some great players. How about Chad Curry Sr. with a big shout out for Ryan Jensen in the middle. Man, ESPN had a great story on him this week, and Jensen had some key blocks in this game. I love looking on replays for certain players that make plays happen, right, Gabby? Yep. Jensen was in the middle of just about everything here today. Great game. And then this one here, I'll let you talk a little bit about how special this player was. Adam Vorse, #AJB, #GoBucks. How about that clutch kick for Ryan Suckup?
Oh, yeah, crazy. All of the pressure on that guy, and he just nailed it right down the middle. And for years, it has been a topic of discussion, the Bucs kicking curse, whatever you want to call it. And it finally feels like they have found their man, which is fantastic for this organization as a whole. Like I said, bringing all of these guys in, so many different players, but so much talent, and it's just all working for this team.
We're going to get to our poll question here in just a moment, and but maybe we can just spend a moment to appreciate what a year it's been for Tampa Bay sports. Frank Barton, #HeyJB, what a year, Bolts, Rays, and now the Bucs. and I always point out that Florida has been the mecca for championship appearing teams this year. Don't forget about the NBA Finals. The Miami Heat were there. So every of the 4 major professional sports organizations in this country, a Florida team has been in it, been in the finals and winning it with the Lightning hoisting the Stanley Cup. How special has it been to see this, Gabby, for you?
Yes, special is still it's an understatement, but JB, we have nothing to do with the success of these Tampa teams. But we have landed here oftentimes in this industry, this broadcast journalism industry, news, sports. You don't always get to choose where you land. I have been here now. I've been here for 3 years, and I just feel so lucky and blessed, as cliche as that sounds, though, to be in such a sports mecca right now, because who could have predicted this? Even before the season started, before the Bucs would get Tom Brady, that he would leave the Patriots and choose to come to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. No one could have predicted that.
No one. We're gonna get to our poll here in just a moment. But yeah, it really makes you feel part of something, and it's been really special to watch all of this happen. The game ended in a smidge of controvery, just a little bit. And if you're in Wisconsin right now, or anywhere in Green Bay fandom territory, you are wondering about the pass interference call, the late flag that came in on Buccaneers wide receiver Tyler Johnson, who
it was pass interference.
Let's put it this way. I think that there was a lot of hand checking going on all game long, right, Gabby?
Absolutely.
A lot of hand checking, yes. And I think that there was a lot of play, a lot of times where the refs didn't throw the flag, and then in this case they did. So I think that's probably why Green Bay fans are probably a little bit upset right now. But we ran a interactive poll asking you if the referees made the right call. Now, our fans are a little biased. We're here in Florida at WFLA, and it's mostly Bucs fans, even though we had a lot of Packers fans on our pregame stream.
Yeah, we did.
We had a ton of them. But we asked, did the referees make the right call with the pass interference?
Of course they did.
And yes, good call. Good call, says 82%. 18% of you say it was a bad call.
Okay. So JB, as you said, the refs were letting them play. So if you want to compare it to the rest of the game, perhaps it was a little bit out of character.
Yes, that's perfect. You couldn't have put it any more perfect.
The call in itself, when you look at the replay closely, not even closely, there is a clear tug stretch of the jersey. It was absolutely pass interference on the defense, without question.
I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth. I think that in the context of the game,
just to mess with me.
in the context of the game, I don't know.
Okay,
I
but
don't know.
what about the call in itself? You still don't think it was pass interference? There was a hole, like a stretch, like seams were ripping.
Yeah, again, I'm very much of the belief.
Everyone listening, chime in. Back me up here.
Yeah. Hashtag HAB, hashtag Hey Gabrielle. I think also, too, that there was hesitancy with the flag being thrown. It was a little late. It wasn't a little late.
A little bit.
It was, they could have gone a commercial break.
They were stunned at what they saw. They couldn't believe the guy would hold the jersey at that crucial moment in the game.
Yeah. I think that it's pass interference. Okay. Again, in the context of the game, it's just a tough one to swallow. Yeah, but hey, it went in the Bucks' favor. I'm clearly repping our Bucks. I'll take it. We're gonna get now to our next poll. If you're joining us on Facebook Live, welcome to the celebration. The confetti is still falling.
It's still coming.
Gabrielle Shirley there on the right side of your screen. JB Buno here with you live on the left. We're gonna stay here with you for a little bit longer and celebrate what is history. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are going to be playing at Raymond James Stadium in the Super Bowl. That is their home arena, folks, and it's going to be a very special, very, very special a Sunday coming up here in a couple of weeks from today. So now we are going to ask you, if you're joining us here on Facebook Live, we have now activated a new poll. It usually takes anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes for the poll to appear on your screen, but we're asking you, who would you rather see the Bucks face in the big game? Buffalo Bills, Kansas City Chiefs. Have they kicked off? They have kicked off in Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes is playing in that game. Yeah, we're gonna have to
3-0 Bills at the moment.
3-0 Bills already.
Yep.
Who would you rather see the Buccaneers face? It's going to take. We only have, yeah. I mean, so we only have a few votes so far. Hashtag HAB. Hashtag. Oh, you know what? No, hold on. I want to throw up Jason Brooks' comment here.
All right.
But before we get to this, because this is good. Jason Brooks, hashtag go JB. Once I put away this poll question here, there it is. Hashtag go JB. Home team, away team. Unless the rule was changed, home team is determined by the number of Super Bowl. And whether it's an odd or even number. If it's odd, the NFC team is the team. If it's even, the AFC team is the home team. Oh, maybe I'm wrong.
Like the Super Bowl 55?
Yeah, we're gonna have to. Jason, I really appreciate your comment. This now makes me.
I'm sorry, I don't know the answer.
This makes me wonder now. We should. I think we were so focused. You have to forgive us. We were so focused on the game in Green Bay that we really, this is a little bit of minutia. We didn't really get to figure out whether or not the Buccaneers would be home or away, even though they're home. But Jason, we're gonna get to work on this, and really, again, appreciate the comment here. Hashtag Hey JB, hashtag Hey Gabrielle. Who should the Buccaneers? If you're Tom Brady, if you're Bruce Arians, if you're Jason Light, you're on the Buccaneers. If you're a Buccaneers fan, if you're Buckified Bert, our super fan, who are you rooting for in the AFC Championship that just kicked off? It apparently is 3-0, as our Gabrielle Shirley just reported.
Yep.
Who are you rooting for? Let's get to some of the commenters coming in now. And again, for us to bring up your comment and discuss it, we have to have one of the hashtags. That's how it works on WFLA now.
Yes.
You see it underneath our names on the screen. Hashtag HJB, hashtag Hey Gabrielle. Regina Thompson, hashtag HJB. She's a little biased. Regina, hashtag HJB. Bills, my sister's team. Yeah, a lot of Bills. Bills Mafia, stand up. Tons. Just, you know what?
Members around here.
Yeah, we got a lot of Bills fans here in the building. Just a big round of applause for the Bills fan base. They have endured a rough stretch of late, early in the 2000s of just playing second fiddle, third fiddle, fourth fiddle to the Patriots. In some of the late 2000 years when Rex Ryan was there, to the Jets. It has been a long time coming for the Bills, and so a lot of Bills fans down here in Tampa Bay. I think want to hear from you. Christine Bayless, hashtag JB Chiefs, Mahomes, my second favorite. That's probably your first favorite QB on screen there, right, Christine? Mahomes, your second favorite QB. Mahomes is hard. It is hard not to like. You like Mahomes? You like Mahomes?
Yes, so, yes, I do. And on just a quick glance, everyone will have to forgive me. My focus has been the Bucs. I haven't paid a ton of in-depth attention to these other two teams. But at first glance, JB, Patrick Mahomes, he is scary good. Arguably the best athlete in the league. I mean, what he does is just incredible. So I would not want to play Mahomes. However, with that being said, the Bills seem to be on a roll. So, I mean, both of these teams are fighting for a spot in the Super Bowl for a reason. But I would want to see the Bills. Hopefully the Bills Mafia doesn't hate me for perhaps underestimating them.
Again, if you're just joining us, Facebook Live is now in the process of publishing an interactive poll that you can vote on your device, computer, tablet, phone. It'll ask you if you're the Buccaneers, who would you rather play in the big game here in Tampa? Would you rather see the Buffalo Bills come into town, perhaps the hottest team in the AFC, I think winners of a gajillion straight or something like that? Or would you rather see Patrick Mahomes and the reigning big game champions and perhaps the best quarterback on the planet next to Aaron Rodgers? Definitely the best quarterback in the AFC right now. I know Tom Brady is over an extended period of time the greatest, but as far as playing the best football right now, it's likely the four quarterbacks that are remaining that's a good place to start. But Mahomes and Rodgers are electric. Ed Nusspickle, #HeyJB, rather have a rematch, Brady versus Mahomes.
Okay.
It's must-see TV.
I mean, it is.
It's passing the torch.
Right. I kind of would like to see that, but I don't want to see that. Mahomes is scary.
He's really, really good. I think that he could be partially concussed, and he would still be really, really good.
Yeah, and the sacks, without a doubt, played a role in this game, Aaron Rodgers, and he is... He can still move, and the Bucs got to him. But Patrick Mahomes, I mean, he can run all over the place. I feel that would be really hard for the Bucs defense to get to him, which just gives the Chiefs another advantage. I don't know. Josh Allen can move too, though. I don't know.
Gabby's freaking out, you guys.
Freaking out.
Tommy Sheffield, #HeyJB. I'd love to see the Bills go. I'd love to see a Super Bowl with new teams. Kansas City,
that's true.
They already had their chance last year and won it. How about some new teams this year? How about Tommy Sheffield with an loving it? Big round of applause for Tommy here. Yeah, some new blood. Josh Allen, Tom Brady, Bills.
It would be wild. Tom Brady has obviously been there, done that, but the Bucs, this is only their second Super Bowl appearance in franchise history.
Can you just imagine? For a second, you're a Buffalo Bills fan, and let's just we're gonna pretend for a second. Oh no, wait, that's the wrong button. It's this button. This is crickets. That's crickets. There's another button that I have here.
Stand by.
Nope, more crickets. See, this is what happens when I hit the wrong button. How many buttons am I surrounded by here in the stream center?
Too many. I can't even count.
It's a lot of buttons. So I need these crickets to go away. Okay, we're gonna pretend. There it is. We're gonna pretend.
That's nice.
Oh, thank you.
That's nice.
So, in our little pretend scenario here, the Bills win. Pull off the upset against the Kansas City Chiefs. You're a Buffalo Bills fan. You are losing your mind. The Bills are in the big game, and they have just another guy to get past. Oh, wait, it's Tom Brady. The exact reason why they haven't been to the promised land in, the last decade and a half. Can you imagine being a Bills fan and saying, oh, my God, we finally got here, but we still have to get past Brady?
That's a tough task.
I would imagine it's just a tough pill to swallow if you're a Bills fan. Valeria Trago, #Go Bucks. We'll fire the cannon for Valeria here and wants to see the Chiefs. Okay. Would love to hear a little bit more as to why. Yeah, tell us why. Penny Wilson, #JB. Bills and Bucks win for Penny. Okay. Again, we'll love some reasons why. Here, read this one here from Jason Brooks.
Here we go. Hashtag go Bucks. If the Bucks D continues rolling, it doesn't matter who we play between Chiefs and Bills. Good point. Defense. But I say I worry, and they managed to pull it out, but I worry about the safeties. Hopefully we can get Winfield Jr. back, Jordan Whitehead back, and yes, they had 5 sacks on Aaron Rodgers, which was just phenomenal. That definitely turned the tide in favor of the Bucks for sure. D is rolling.
Yes, the D is rolling, and on the Bucks D, we didn't give a round of applause. This one's overdue. Devin White, number 45, linebacker, captain of that defense. I think Devin White in these last 2 games is playing perhaps his best football in the pros.
Yeah.
Maybe
his last game for sure against the Saints.
He had the fumble recovery again today.
Yep.
He's been a dynamo on offense on defense, but really on offense too, just because of the way he feels like he's on offense because of the way he's attacking the ball right now. He is fundamental to the Buccaneers' defense success, and I love it when he's out. He just makes watching defense more fun.
JB, yes, and to support that, not that we saw him all over the field again today, but perhaps, in my opinion, just slightly less noticeable than in his game against the Saints. But just looking at the stats, 15 tackles. Next on the list was Carlton Davis with 7. He had 15 tackles in this game. He was all over the field.
Everywhere. So Devin White is red hot. So one more time, big round of applause for our boy Devin White. I'm a little partial to Devin White. I got to hang out with him for a little bit behind the scenes in Nashville the moment after he was drafted by the Buccaneers. So cool. That was a really fun time for me. And he got really angry at me because playfully angry because I introduced him as LSU linebacker Devin White, the newest Tampa Bay Buccaneer, and he looked at me like he's like, did you just say I'm not? Don't you dare call me LSU linebacker. I'm a Tampa Bay Buck, baby. And we had some laughs. He is dedicated to his craft, to say the least. And Saturn, we say Bucks versus Bills. We say hashtag Hey JB. Bills and Bucks and Saturn. Yeah, I would love it. The double upset. The Packers were favorites in the NFC Championship game. The Chiefs, the favorite in the AFC. How about a double upset and throw the NFL for a loop? Anne-Marie Curran, hashtag JB. I grew up in Rochester, so thrilled for Bills moms and friends, or for the Bills Mafia, I think, and friends that still live there. I have lived there since 1994. Diehard Bucks fan. Go Bills. Love to see the showdown. Hashtag go Bucks for Anne-Marie here in the Facebook Live comment section. Dane O. Hansen, hashtag Hey JB. Brady has been in the NFC for 1 year and more Super Bowl appearances than many other teams / players who've been in the NFC for years. Go Bucks. I'd rather play Buffalo Bills. Yeah, we can't not say this name, Gabby. We got to bring up Jameis Winston here for just a moment. And the reason is because there was a lot of talk in the offseason before Brady joined the Buccaneers that the Bucs need to go in a different direction. Let's go back in time. We're gonna play pretend.
Okay, love it.
It is again pretend time. Going back in time and remembering when Jameis Winston was clearly not the option at quarterback anymore for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers after 30 touchdowns, 30 interceptions, the first quarterback in NFL history to put up those gaudy stats. Just not a good season when it came to ball security for Jameis Winston. It was clearly the end of the Jameis Winston era, and there was a lot of belief. And I remember you and I having conversations about it too. If the Tampa Bay Buccaneers could bring in a quarterback that could not turn the ball over as much, we're a really dangerous team. And really, that ideology completely panned out. We have a quarterback now who is known for his ball security, his wise decision-making. And here we are now, Brady, as Dane O'Hansen here is saying, hashtag AJB, Brady's been in the NFC for 1 year and more Super Bowl appearances than a lot of other teams and players. It's true.
Yeah, and just reflecting back, JB, everyone was guessing, were they going to keep Winston? Were they going to move on? And if they did move on, who were they going to get that was better? Because, yes, Jameis Winston, a turnover machine, unfortunately, but he still had so many Bucs stats for passing yards, touchdowns. I mean, he could throw the football.
He was the NFL passing leader.
Correct. So it was a matter of, yeah, he turns the ball over, but he also puts points on the board. So who are we going to get that's better? And, I mean, it couldn't have turned out any better. But, like, even reflecting back on that time, no one would have guessed that Tom Brady would have chosen to come here. Just incredible.
It is
just incredible.
Incredible. We're going to be getting some score updates here in the comment section. How about from in a moment? We're going to get to that. Catherine Weir, #AJB, KC all the way. We want to beat the best. Hey, listen, we took down. Let's get to that, Catherine. Let's break that down a bit. We took down the NFC South champion New Orleans Saints. We just took down the #1 seed in the NFC, the Green Bay Packers. And really, would it be sort of fitting to take down Kansas City, the reigning Super Bowl champions? That would be poetic, but still quite the matchup for Tampa Bay. Joyce Brown Long, #AJB. Being from Boston, I followed Brady. I'm a new Bucs fan. Just wait till the Bucs win the Super Bowl. It's an awesome feeling. You will see on February 7th. I vote they play the Bills. Joyce, thanks.
Hey, JB, score update?
Yeah. Okay, so what here? Tommy Sheffield here.
Does he have it?
Yeah, #Hey Gabrielle. Casey muffing a punt. Bills recover at the 2. And then he's keeping us updated. #AJB. Bills just scored a TD on the muff punt. 9-0 right now. Is that accurate, Gabrielle?
That is accurate, yes. Bills are winning 9-0. Bills Mafia, I am sure, is going wild.
Losing their mind.
I am so happy to be here with you guys, but as soon as I am off this, watching that game.
And we're almost done. We got another 5 minutes or so. Here's a comment for you, Gabby, in the Facebook Live comment section.
From Billy Smith, the Bills only NFL team to lose 4 straight Super Bowls, 91 through 94. So, Billy, are you implying that if they make it, they're going to add another loss, or...
I don't know. I guess we're going to find out. That is still a ghost that haunts that franchise.
Absolutely.
Every time you talk about the Bills and their history, that's kind of like
get it done.
It's a bullet point you can't really skip over. You gotta get that bad taste out of your mouth. Even though it was decades ago, it still is like woulda, coulda, shoulda with 4 straight Super Bowl appearances. I want to give a shout out to our YouTube audience. Hello, YouTube. To Max Cow, Ghosts of Comments Past, Debbie G, Barat, Jesse, Mr. Smith, Los Angeles, Carlton, Raja, Wade Shaw with a #HJB comment, Tristan Pips. Hey guys. Hello to our, I just want to wave hello to our YouTube audience. Great to be streaming here on YouTube here as well. Let's get to another, Christine Larson Bayless, #JB. We were talking about great quarterbacks earlier. Russell Wilson is in that conversation too. He's right up there.
I agree.
Top 5.
Yeah, we can put him up there.
What's going to happen with Deshaun Watson? Ooh.
Lots going on.
Lot going on in the NFL. The NFL is just jam-packed with storylines right now. Let's get to Melvin here. Gelenek in the Facebook Live comment section. #AJB, #HeyGabrielle. If the Bills' history with the Super Bowl prevails, I'd rather see the Bills play the Bucs.
Agreed.
There are some Bills fans, Melvin, that have issue with what you just said. Sorry, Bills Mafia. But love the comment here. And then a WFLA top Facebook fan, Kathy Swan here. #HeyJB. First time for Arians at the Super Bowl. Yeah, happy. How about a big round of applause for our head coach?
What a guy he is. What a guy. I was tuning in with you guys, looking at some tweets popping up here on Twitter, and Arians just talking about this win, saying he could not be happier for his team, talking about going for it with that Scotty Miller touchdown, saying that we don't come here to not take risks, which has kind of been his motto, his mindset all throughout his coaching career, and it has paid off in a big way.
Let's get to our poll results here. Hopefully we got some good votes. I don't know if okay. We can publish this now, I believe. Let's see. Gotta click some buttons. You know me with the I gotta gotta hit this button. A lot of buttons, a lot of buttons, a lot of buttons, a lot of buttons.
That's what I'm waiting to hear.
Okay. We asked you in our Facebook Live poll, who would you rather see the Buccaneers facing the big game? And 2/3 of you say the Bills. I think that sounds about right based on the comments that we read.
For sure. Yeah. And I would agree. Both teams are playing to go to the Super Bowl for a reason, but again, just very I would agree. I don't want to see Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, right.
It's
just and it's not just Patrick Mahomes.
That is a lot of.
It's Tyreek Hill. It's Clyde Edwards-Helaire, the sensational running back rookie. My Travis Kelce. Don't want any part of Travis Kelce, as he would famously say. We fight for the right to Lombardi, and I don't want Travis Kelce to fight for the right to Lombardi. I want him on a golf course so that the Bills are playing the Buccaneers in the Super Bowl. Big shout out to I think I got some family members watching, to my brothers. My brothers Hank and Logan. I don't know if my brother Jesse's watching. To all some of my family members out there, love you. Man, celebrating. So it's a fun day. They're all here in Tampa, and they're freaking out. It's awesome. A lot of fun. I think we're going to wrap up here, Gabrielle. I'm going to throw you up here solo. Your final thoughts here as the Buccaneers win the Thriller against the Green Bay Packers, advancing the big game right here in Tampa.
Final thoughts. What you have to start with the GOAT, Tom Brady, choosing to come to this organization, and he had his reasons, and it is so evident, so clear right now. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they were stacked, they added more talent, and they were able to put it all together. Yes, Tom Brady is a huge reason why they are in this position, but every player, when they are called upon, they make big plays, from the offense, wide receivers, to the guys that stepped in the secondary when the safeties got hurt. So it really was a team effort, and I'm very excited to see what they can do, regardless of who they play at Raymond James Stadium for the Super Bowl.
Love
Bills, Chiefs, I think the Bucs are the hottest team right now.
And I want to get to, again, as many commenters as we can. Carlos Alvarez, hashtag Hey Gabrielle. I'll read this one here for you, Gabby. What time are we meeting the Bucs players at the stadium for a welcome party? Do we know what time the plane is going to land here in Tampa for the Bucs? I know that was a question that was asked a lot, and I'll ask her. 11:15 tonight.
Landing? The
11
plane is landing.
11:15 tonight.
Reportedly.
And if that's not correct, it was Rod Carter who provided the information and was completely off base with the erroneous reporting.
I will keep you updated.
We joke and
at WFLA.
We joke because we love
me.
Rod. 11:15 tonight, allegedly. We'll of course find out here in a little bit. Also, a friendly reminder, it would be irresponsible for us to end this stream without passing along one thing. This is a time for celebration. It is a time to rally behind our hometown Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We love our team. We love being at Raymond James Stadium. But as a reminder here, folks, we are in the middle of a public health crisis. The COVID-19 pandemic persists.
Be safe.
Please wear your masks. Please social distance. Please do not jam-pack bars and lead to any further spread of the virus, any further loss of life. We can collectively be there for this team, be supportive of this team, and also be supportive of one another by not contributing to the further spread of COVID-19 here in the Sunshine State. We have a responsibility as Floridians, being the host city in Tampa Bay for the big game, and I think it's really important for us to keep things into context. We are not out of the pandemic yet. We believe that we're really hopefully in the fourth quarter, so to speak, of the pandemic here in Florida and here in this country and around the world. More vaccinations continue to occur every day. We want to get past this and we want to do it together, but let's not have a major step in the wrong direction. Let's all try to unify together by spreading apart by wearing a mask, social distancing, and doing everything that we can to make this the safest big game possible. And we can have more potential big games here in a great host city, that being right here in Tampa Bay, Florida. I'd really like to thank Gabrielle Shirley, of course, and all of our commenters, Carlos, Kathy, Melvin, Tommy, Billy, Christine, all of you here in the Facebook Live comment section. We really appreciate it. Hey, the Buccaneers, they're big game bound. Are you guys excited? We're going to have, of course, digital coverage here throughout the way. Rod Carter's is so excited. Now we're all pumped. Oh, man, he's been here since 02.
He's a special guest talking about that Super Bowl.
Last time the Buccaneers were in the Super Bowl. Let's hope we get a similar result in this Super Bowl here, folks. For our own Rod Carter, you'll see him tonight on WFLA News Channel 8. Gabrielle Shirley, I'm JB Buno. You can read more right now on WFLA.com and the WFLA app. Thanks for watching.